Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to talk about my tech stack for 2025. So I'm currently building an application for service-based businesses or e-commerce businesses. The purpose of the application is to help businesses to make more money by embedding a widget to their website. I may reveal the application in this channel in the future, but as of right now, it is not ready for public release. The center of it all is, of course, Laravel. I'm using Laravel to handle all the backend function business logic of the application. With it, I have Jetstream because I need the Teams functionality in this application. And I am using Vue.js because it is the only available JavaScript library for Jetstream. The other option is the Livewire. Then I'm using Astro to host a widget. So my customers, my app's customers are embedding the widget on their website, and their visitors are the end users, which interacts with the widget. But why did I choose Astro for embedding the widget? Well, because of the server island architecture, which prioritizes static HTML and only uses JavaScript or interactivity when it's needed. In this case, I'm using React as a JavaScript library for Astro project. You can use Vue, Svelte, or whatever, but in this case, I used React because it provides the closest thing to native mobile experience, which is important if you're providing anything to end user or consumer. I'm building the React component here a very isolated way. So it's very flexible in case I need to move the component or this widget to Next.js or Remix or any other React framework. Then lastly, I'm using Next.js for the marketing site. Under the hood, I'm using WordPress, headless WordPress for content management. But wait a minute, why am I using Next.js when I'm already using Astro with React? Well, I already tried to build a marketing site with just Astro, but let me tell you something. Next.js is still miles ahead when it comes to content. Like the incremental static regeneration works flawlessly. And maybe at some point I will transfer the marketing site to Astro because they're both using React, right? And that makes everything so flexible because I've isolated the components. I can move them around as I please. Maybe some point Remix is better. By doing this, I'm not stuck with one framework. And as of right now, this is the currently best setup for me. All right, let's talk about hosting. The application, as of right now, is hosted on Hetzner with the VPS. For the WordPress, I'm using just cheap VPS because with the Next.js ISR, the incremental static regeneration, I'm only making requests like once an hour, so it doesn't really matter. With the marketing site, I'm using Vercel for the Next.js because they work together so well. And I'm not using any complicated functions where I'm risking of having huge bills. So as of right now, it works just fine. For Laravel, I'm looking to upgrade it to the Laravel cloud. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, Hetzner has 3 regions, and that works fine for me. And for the widget, I mean the Astra site, I'm using Cloudflare workers, but I might upgrade it to AWS in the future because for the widget, I need the loading speed to be fast as possible. So I'm using the serverless workers and AWS in the future because this part is what affects the user experience the most. So yeah, that's my current tech stack as of today. This is what I'm using to build my application. This is definitely one of the most complicated applications I've built for a long time. And here I've broke my own rules, which is do not build too big of an application. But here I am. I love doing this. So we'll see what happens in 2025. It will be exciting because if this doesn't work, I can change this widget pretty quickly. And in the future, I perhaps have different plugins. This is for Shopify, perhaps, and one is for WordPress, perhaps, and the tech stack will change. So yeah, I know you guys like when I talk about tech stack. So that's about it for this year's January video about tech stack. I'll keep you updated and see you on the next video. All right, bye.